Hello, I'm Ray.
And I'm Jenny in a War Rubber Family Reviews. And so we were trying to go through our games as we played them new to us, but we're going to try to get the rest we played in 2023 new. We decided to really push trying to get some unplayed games, so this was our solution. Ray wrote, because no one wants to see my handwriting, our games on things. They're color-coded by link.
They are not just things, they are just popsicle sticks bought from Target. They were pre-color coded. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, that's fine. And then he did it so that, like, blue are the short games. These are under 30 minutes. This was...
green is 30 to an hour. Yellow is 1 to 2 hours. And more than 2 hours or campaign is red. Purple is things we got for Christmas and played immediately. So
this is our done. This is our not done. But this actually really helped us because we would tend to stare and not do stuff. So this forced us to play some games that have been sitting there for quite a while. So we actually got through a fair bit.
Well, yeah, and we'll probably do more when we get a chance. I've still got some vacation, but we got work to do.
Yeah.
Last we left, just real quick, we did Horizon Spirit Island, got rid of that. Great British Baking Show, got rid of that. Tuscany, Castle of Tuscany, gone. Unicornus Nights, out. Beyond the Sun, we kept. Flip City, we kept. Played it a lot. Keyflower, we kept. Liked it. Villages of Valeria, that might go, but we kept it for now. Next Station London, that was fun. Splendor Duel, it was lent to us to just get our opinion, so we played it. Greed, that went. Alien, that one is Fate of the Nostromo. That one we still have.
Then we were at Resurgence, which is the new Stan Kordinsky, right?
Well, it's the second newest. We got one in the mail. His new one.
Okay, and that one we're keeping.
Yep, like that one. That one's got a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yep. Village Rails.
At least for now, we're keeping it. It was kind of neat. I liked it. You're playing through and building railroad tracks and getting points by trying to connect it to specific things with cards.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Monarchs of England, we're not really keeping, but we played it, and I'm not giving that to anyone either. So that was actually an awful game. Awful. But the cards are kind of cool. So I don't know what we'll do with it, but we're not really keeping it as a game. Hamburg is a no. That one was...
Yeah, that one was rough.
So we got Hamburg and Amsterdam. And Amsterdam's on the list. We're keeping Amsterdam, spoiler. But, Hamburg was just not good.
Yep.
We were not happy with him. Star Wars deck building, that one we're keeping. He really liked that one.
So you hate it?
No, I like that one.
See? Don't just say he likes it.
Well, I'm just saying you liked it more than I did, but it was still good. I like that you definitely played your side.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just saying. Don't be grumbly. You liked it too.
Dice Realms was a no.
That one, you build your dice. So kind of like Dice Forge, except it's also like Dominion, where you've got all sorts of things. It wasn't worth keeping just because of the fiddle. There was lots of stuff.
Yes, and that's definitely we don't like fiddle. Distilled is an absolute yes. We both love Distilled. Yeah. And that was really good. It kind of hits all our sweet spots.
Yeah.
And then he really enjoyed the theme too on top of it.
Yep.
So Glass Road was a no.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. It just was like, okay, nope, we're not going to do this. Like, there was pieces we liked, but...
Yep. We don't need that many Uves.
I like Uves. Amsterdam was a yes. I'd like to get more to the table. I really liked the rondelle in Amsterdam. And I just, the planning, like that one, the mechanisms just really, that's something I want to experiment more with. Sorcerer's Arena is a yes.
No, we actually got rid of that.
Oh, well, it was listed as a yes, so we got rid of that?
We got rid of that.
Okay.
So it's a no.
It's a no, I guess.
It was all right, but it's an arena battler between two players. I have enough of those, and there just wasn't an urge to play more. So
I think really you'd rather play Dice Throne.
There's a lot of things I'd rather play.
Yeah. Flamme Rouge was a no. That one, he loves race games, and we thought this one got a lot of hype and just really wasn't. Now, it might be better if we weren't playing it two-player, but the two different decks just, I don't know, it didn't do it for us.
I played Heat afterwards kind of with reservation because they said it was really similar, and I don't see the similarities. Heat is better. I don't own it. If I find it at the right price, I'll buy Heat, but Flamme Rouge just didn't hit.
No, yeah, that one wasn't that. Lockup, yep, we're keeping.
I liked it. You did not.
I don't really like the theme, but I didn't mind the game itself. Yeah. So that was kind of that. Venus was a no. So that one was
Lacerda.
A Lacerda, and we've been trying to play through some of the bigger Lacerdas, and that one's just like, no, there's lots of other things I'd rather play, and a lot of his other Lacerdas that we'd rather play.
It was really good, but we would rather play either Gallerist or Kanban.
Yeah, those we really liked both of. So it was like, we're not going to play this.
Yeah.
And if I want like a winemaking game, I'd rather play Viticulture.
Yeah.
So, Wolves, you really liked?
I liked, you did not, and I'm not sure where it'll stand long term, but it was good. I liked it.
It's area control, and I'm not an area control.
But it's got some weird, cool stuff.
Yeah, it's got some cool stuff in it, but it's just definitely not my shtick. Long Shot, the dice game, I liked a lot more than he liked.
Yeah.
And we'll see, because it's one of those games that I think my family might like, but it might be too complex. So it's one of those, we'll see. I actually, funny, like that's one I also think that there's a bit of a roll and write in there that I like, that he doesn't. We'll talk about just how much I like roll and writes. So, Point City was a no. Actually, we ended up giving that away. We love Point Salad.
Yeah.
Love it. And so Point City, oh, yeah. No.
It was just not as good and not the same, which is fine, but it's just not
but it
something.
just wasn't. We were like, no, just not going to do it. There was just too many little points that was like, no, I don't really need to do this. It was like they tried to complicate it for the sake of complicating it.
Yep.
Tiny Epic Vikings was a no. We don't like Tiny Epics, just flat
That's
out.
not true.
We like Tiny. Yeah, we have two still. But Ray was convinced, and to be fair, I have this problem with other ones, that we would like some of these, but really what we usually come down to is we'd rather play the full-size version of it. Now, I can understand if you're someone who doesn't have the space, why you would want one of these that feels like, well, because like Tiny Epic Zombies, to me, I'd rather play something like Zombicide, which it feels like, but if you don't have room for Zombicide, I understand why you do it. We have room for Zombicide.
We have Reavers of Midgard, and we have Blood Rage, which Tiny Epic Vikings was like those two games. So close to it, I'd rather break those out. So
and we love Reavers. So yeah. Pyramids was a no. We found this cheap at a half-price books. It was okay. It's not going to hit the table here.
Yep, so that's gone.
Klondike, we're keeping for now. Again, we'll kind of see where that lands. That was a random purchase.
It was actually a purchase to aggravate my son, who was like, you don't need any more games. So I went in Target, grabbed one. But it turned out that it works, and it would work with the family. It is not in-depth. It is definitely random, but it wasn't
So
bad.
again, it's one of those, if it gets played with the family, it'll stay around. If it doesn't, it'll probably go. Archaeology was a yes. It's a card game, and it's actually quite interesting on the different pyramids and the things you do. So that one turned out good. Legend of the Cherry Blossom. That was a no.
That one was cheap. We got also at half-price books, and it was okay, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It's very forgettable, so much so that she didn't want to talk about it because she forgot.
Because I can't remember. So that there tells you that. Warsaw City in Ruins, that one was really good. So this was one of the first polls out of this cup here.
Yep.
And so now we're into the cup polls.
Yeah.
And this is one, again, we kind of like bought from a half-price books, and this was really good. This was really enjoyable.
This one was hard to find. We knew of it, but you're basically building your city and getting points for how you build it.
Well, and then World War I and World War II happen, and you lose it, but you get to control it, so it doesn't. Because I definitely tell people I don't like it when my stuff gets destroyed.
Yep.
But because you control it, and there's a certain, sometimes it's worth rebuilding something. Like it works. Like it was okay for both of us.
Yep.
Floriferous. So this is the one. So these it's pencil first games, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to like all these. Wanted to like them. And I just have it. And this one I got cheap on like Black Friday or something. And I did actually like this one. So yay! We'll see, because this kind of like Tiny Epics. This is my version of Tiny Epics. I keep wanting to and I haven't. But this one I did end up liking, so that was cool. Orbis. This was we're not keeping.
You're building areas and getting points for how you build it up, basically a triangle. And it was good. I thought it was fun, but it wasn't great, and we're just not gonna play it again.
Yeah.
Like, we bought it at a
Half price books or something.
we bought it at the place down in Soldata.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But anyways,
Yeah.
it was an okay game, but it was like we have too many games, so it's not going to hit the table. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Fox Experiment. That one he really liked. I liked it too.
You were okay with it. You like it, but not as much as I did. I thought it was cool.
But and that one we did not back. We ended up buying after the fact because we were worried about some of the elements. But then you watched some reviews and we ended up getting it, and
was concerned. Mariposas didn't hit very well, but Wingspan is good. So
so that was good. Vindication.
You talk about it.
Oh, well, that one, first of all, I will say, so I wasn't sold on Vindication when he got it out, but you get to flip all the little tiles and explore. I love exploration.
It is a cube pusher. You convert cubes to other cubes to make cubes. It is literally your game.
It's actually kind of, in a lot of ways, similar to what we just played, which is Sorcerers, which is Scholars.
Scholars of West Kingdom, except streamlined and more functional.
Anyway, this one wasn't, and I think that as we got faster, I think we could get this one going pretty good. So
Vindication was good.
Yeah. Animals of Baker Street.
That one's back there.
That one's back there, yeah. That one was fun. We'll see if it hits the table with the 13-year-old because that's who we bought it for.
We just got to get through 4 more and we're done.
Yeah, so hopefully the goal is to get through all those. So, Beer and Bread. We both like it. He really likes it.
She does not like the turns where you are drafting back and forth and not with it, because then you can't plan entirely. But there are ways you can, and I'm not going to tell her so that I can keep winning. Though you beat me last time, but yeah.
So it is. There's this back and forth between the way you do it. One you're drafting, and the next round you're not. And I don't know, that back and forth kind of breaks my brain. But as I said, like it is. But it's still a good game.
Yep.
Endless Winter. That's a really good game.
Yeah, we like that one a lot.
That one we were really. That one was I really wanted to like. We had a lot of trouble finding it, and I'm glad it lived up to what I wanted in my mind. And we just bought an expansion we finally found the expansion that's the cards. That's all we wanted. We didn't want the extra module.
No,
we just wanted more cards. And so looking forward to getting that back to the table. Yep. Centurion.
That is the next in line of Jarl, the Duke, then the Centurion, and eventually they'll probably have other ones. I don't.
Yeah, they're all good. They're enjoyable.
We don't play them very often.
We don't, but they're fun to get out, and they're. For someone who likes chess, they're chess-like without being chess.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rules to chess, so it works for me. So, Forbidden Jungle was a no. So that's the next in line of the Forbidden Desert, Forbidden Island, and then it's Forbidden Sky, and then Forbidden Jungle.
We're not getting any other ones they make.
Yeah. So Forbidden Sky everyone said it was very you had it prescribed, and I agree. We didn't keep that one. And then this one, they really tried to complicate it. And it was I don't really want this. Forbidden Desert was complicated enough.
Yep.
This one just felt and it was spawning stuff everywhere. It was more of the stuff that also didn't fit my jive.
Well, honestly, if I want a complex co-op, there are complex co-ops out there. We got rid of Horizons of Spirit Island, just wasn't our thing. But if I want a more complex or a puzzle game, there's other ones out there. I don't need that. We kept Forbidden Island and Forbidden Desert because they work for us to teach people how to get up to them. But yeah.
Well, and we will actually play Forbidden Desert, or we'll actually play Forbidden Island too.
Yeah.
Both those are games we would pull out and play. We wouldn't do Jungle, and I wouldn't teach Jungle to someone new. So. Okay, Gotcha and Clever. So okay, I like Roll and Rights a lot more than he does. He got me the other 3 for Christmas. They're the purple ones in there. So I've heard a lot about Gotcha and Clever, the original, and we found it cheap in Michigan used for $10, $15. And we bought it at home, and I just fell in love with it. We played it 5 times before we left Michigan. And so then for Christmas, he could play the rest. I have them all in the app now, too. I love them, yes. I will say this has superseded silver and gold for me, and he does admit that of the roll and rights, which I really like, he does like these more than a lot of the other ones. But yeah, so Contra Clever. Meadow
was good.
Meadow was really good. I think it really lived up to what both of us wanted. It's really pretty. It was really enjoyable. Like it hit on all cylinders. Rallyman GT.
Okay, I liked it a lot because I like race games.
I don't think I played that. I think you and Andy played that.
You played it with us.
Oh.
Like literally sitting right there.
Okay.
You roll dice, or you roll dice and then you move. It's like, it's not really roll and move. You use the dice to gauge how fast you're going. You can go up or down one, and yeah. And then you got to see what you can get. So there is rolling involved.
Yeah. He likes race games a lot.
I do.
Okay. Terra Nova. We actually played this at a board game cafe in Seattle.
Yep.
And then we ended up buying it, and that one was good.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't played it since, but we've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first video in a long time because we're slackers, and we're trying it with our new cell phones to see, as opposed to the camera. So.
Yep. Valbera.
That one we kept because it was kind of a unique thing. You play a role, and then you do it. Goal is to get the most points. Your Vikings doing Viking things. But it was fun.
Hare and Tortoise is a no. That one we picked up used somewhere, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get played.
Yeah, so it left.
Yeah. Gardens. So this one we got cheap as part of a bulk purchase that we did off was it Meeple Market?
They were Cool Stuff Inc. was getting rid of all their board games. And
yeah.
So we saw it for like $3 and tossed it in. It was okay. I guarantee you it was worth $3.
Yeah. It's just we're not gonna play, and we even debated because there was we played the base game, there was this extra thing you could throw. I'm like, well, even with the extra thing, I still don't think we're gonna do it. It was just there's so many other games I'd play in place of it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. That old wallpaper, that one was actually ugh.
That was okay. No, it wasn't. It was bad.
Yeah, that one again was a throw into that purchase.
Yeah.
And it was oh, this could be fun. Set collection. No,
it was not.
Live, laugh, lose. That was.
It's a bunch of jokes that we gave to my son. That's what we did.
Yeah, so we're not keeping it as a game. We're keeping it as jokes. They're silly. The idea is can people not laugh when you tell the joke?
The jokes weren't bad.
Yeah, so keep it P&W. We're keeping this. This actually, we were in Seattle this summer, and I saw this for sale. And I'm like, that's a fun souvenir to bring home from our trip to the P&W.
It's the same as apples to apples. It's the same as it,
Yeah. So, I mean, there's nothing special about it, but we bought it for a reason, and it can stay around for that reason.
Yep.
And then Boop. We've got the Halloween version of Boop.
It's got ghost cats. That one's fun. You're trying to get 4 cats in a row, and every time you place one, it moves everything around it. It's fun. I liked it. Andrew said it was okay. So.
Yeah. And Andrew likes to boop cats. Here's a Tyrannoth. So this is a kind of adventure/game.
Adventure card game. It is the replacement for the Warhammer card game, not living card game, but a different one. But this one's not a campaign. I thought it was good. She thought it was tolerable. Yep. Match made in heaven.
Yeah. Let's go to the South Tigers. This is the one I liked. He found tolerable. So we played Wayfarers and then we played Scholars. Scholars is definitely a brain burner. It took us 2.5, 3 hours on a second play. I don't see it getting much faster for us. We might get it down to 2 hours. And that's playing 2-player, and we're not slow.
No, we aren't.
And we're not prone to AP.
No.
And yeah, there's a lot there. And we were discussing this. We really, really like West Kingdoms. And we like North Seas. This
trilogy is getting to the point where
it's getting very heavy, and
the value in time.
Well, you wonder, are they throwing stuff and just throw stuff in? And we were discussing, there's this map feature over here, and did they put the map feature and just have something extra? Because I'm not sure that map is necessary, and if they took it out,
the travel action,
it could I don't know, but there's a lot of really cool things about it, and I did enjoy it, but very, very heavy. So it's staying for now. I like it.
And what do you mean staying for now?
Yeah, so it's staying. But anyways, and then Le Havre. That one's also staying. He's also not happy about that one.
I'll play it, but okay, you got to feed your people.
Yes, that's his big thing.
Hold on. In his other ones, you got to feed your people, but it's at least ratio to what you have. This one's just like, by the end of the game, you have had to spend 130 resources to feed your people.
Well, actually,
And those actions go towards that. And if you can't get a boat because the stuff doesn't show up early, you get thumped, and somebody else will buy the boat before you because they will.
well, so we print enough player aids for it, and the player aids tell you how much you'll need over the life of the game. That's very disheartening to look at. I don't know that I needed to know exactly how much we had to feed our people. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
So
He tolerates it, but I very much enjoyed it, and I think that one is one that will speed up if just us. We played it a 4-player game, our first player. We played the short game, which still was not short.
no.
But I think even playing the epic, just him and I think we can get that one down now that we know how the game works. And they were right, the boats are absolutely necessary.
So that was 57 games that we played new to us this year, and we were slacking. This year we had a lot of family things. Work was beating on us, especially me. So it was relatively slow, but things are getting through. Hey, wait a minute. We didn't say First in Flight.
Oh, that should have been in there. So I guess there's one more.
Also, First in Flight, which I like. She doesn't mind. It's not a tolerate thing.
No, I like that one. That
So
was fine.
58 new games.
He was looking because
So it was good. So that's where we're at. Hopefully the cell phone is still recording because I can't see it this way. And everybody have fun gaming. Hopefully we'll actually be more consistent with videos. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll try. If nothing else.
All right. Thanks. Bye.